Maersk Oil's focus for 2013 is to turn our incident-free mindset into results. Improving our process safety plays a big part in achieving this goal. Process safety is about staying in control of hydrocarbons, energy, chemicals, or other dangerous materials that could result in a major accident. Keeping operations running safely is like driving a car. There are all sorts of hazards we have to deal with. When we're on the road, if we lose control, we'll have an accident. It's the same with process safety. If we lose control, things can go very wrong. Very quickly, the hazard will cause harm. Threats like bad weather, mechanical failures, or dangerous driving can cause a loss of control and a crash. And if we crash, there will be consequences. Maybe it's just a dent in a door. Maybe it's life-threatening. So how do we stay in control? Critical barriers are the systems and procedures we put in place to reduce the likelihood of accidents happening and to limit the consequences. Think of a Swiss cheese. Critical barriers are like slices of Swiss cheese, each one offering protection. By having multiple barriers in place, even if one barrier has a hole in it, the other barriers should stop the hazards causing harm. There are two types of critical barrier: hardware barriers and procedural barriers. Both are aimed at either preventing a loss of control or mitigating the consequences of a loss of control. Safety-critical elements are the hardware barriers that aim to stop a process safety hazard via a loss of control, leading to harm. Think of the safety-critical elements within a car that help us stay safe. The vehicle's structural integrity must be sound. The brakes must work effectively in order to contain our speed. If the brakes are faulty, a detection system triggers a warning light before they fail, so we can get them fixed. Of course, driving a car presents other threats. Slippery roads and bad visibility can also cause a loss of control. Hardware protection systems, such as seat belts and airbags, help protect us and reduce the consequences of a crash. But safe driving is also about how we drive, the procedures we use. A driving test establishes our competency and knowledge. Inspecting our tyres maintains vehicle standards. And most importantly, we need the right mindset to drive safely. If we don't respect a red light, how can we expect to stay safe? Sometimes it's just not safe to drive at all, so we shouldn't make that journey. We all need an incident-free mindset. So both a safe journey and process safety rely on critical barriers: design, maintenance, procedures, training, and behaviour. We need to design our wells and facilities to get them right first time. We must maintain and inspect them and operate them within their limits. Our business involves risks due to the oil and gas that we produce and due to the locations where we do it. We are all vulnerable. To avoid harming people, assets, reputation, or the environment, we must identify hazards and risks and put barriers in place to manage and control them. This is what process safety is all about. It's what incident-free is all about. Being better, safer, together.